Hello everyone, Sigs here, and welcome back to Raft. We are picking up where we left off last time, so we had just cleared out this little island, and I believe done some exploring down in the reef. And our raft is getting pretty well set up here. We have our smelters, we have food and water taken care of, we've researched a lot of items, we have some storage as we're starting to stockpile items, made our anchor, reusable anchor. And most notably, we made the antenna and the receiver, along with a battery to power it. So what we want to do this time is build out our raft so that we can build a second floor to place the receiver and antennas so that we can go find the first story island. So that's kind of the goal for here. We're going to need a lot more resources, so we're going to need to get back out onto the open waters here to collect wood and plastic, most notably, so that we can build more foundations and build a second floor. There's one thing I wanted to do quickly before I leave this island, so now that it's getting dark, it's going to be a little hard to see here, but what I want to do is grab just some kind of flower to make paint out of. I'm hoping for red, actually, if that's a possibility. There we go. So I don't need the seeds. I'm not going to grow any more flowers right now. But what I want to do is make some paint and then mark the 4 center tiles on the raft with the paint so that I know where they are. Now I know just from counting as well as what items are placed on them, I just want to be extra certain that as I expand the raft here, I am aware of where the center was, and the reason for that is the items, like the line of flotsam items that spawn on the horizon, they always spawn centered around those 4 original tiles, the 2x2 square. So I want to know where they are so that I can orient catch nets and other things around where the flotsam is spawning in. But anyway, that's enough talking. Let's get back out on the open water. Couple items there I could maybe grab. I think I can reach this with the hook. Thinking that the shark is down there, so I don't want to just jump in and swim out to get him, but if I can just hook these real quick, there's 2 extra planks. And let's lift up the anchor. We're going to drop our sail and turn it so that we get out into open water. And then once we're in the open water here, see if I can snag that plastic. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that was embarrassing. Anyway, once we're out in the open water here, I'm going to just pull the sail up and I'll let the tide push us in the direction that it wants so that the items will just come straight at us. And again, we're mostly looking for planks and plastic here to build out the raft. If I can just pick items up like this and not have to waste the durability on the hook, then that's ideal. So it looks like we have a new line of items spawning in out there. So we'll let those come to us as we hook things. And then I want to keep as much like metal cooking as I can. Hopefully we come to a new island soon. And I'll want to actually try to get some more sand and clay so that I can make more smelters. It just takes quite a while for things to cook in the smelter. So if I have more of them, then I can cut down on the amount of time because I can cook multiple things at once. So we just want to keep that going pretty much at all times to get everything cooked. And then we will start building out the raft here. So moving at kind of a strange angle here, diagonally into the item stream. But we should be able to collect quite a bit, so we'll probably just keep going and keep collecting until we hit an island, at which point we'll take a little break to do a little building and exploring, I think. So I'll just keep hooking stuff here. Need lots of plastic, need lots of planks. Shark is looking like he's about to bite. Yep. Okay, so get rid of him. I do also want more palm leaves. I mean, I want everything at this point, but specifically planks and plastic and palm leaves going to be useful for the projects I have coming up here. So we're missing a lot of items as it is. Looks like our metal is done, so we want to replenish that. Burning through a lot of planks just to do the cooking, the smelting. So definitely need a ton of planks here. And then one other thing that I want to do once I kind of get the raft a little more built out, I want to make those collection nets, so those just hang on the outside of the raft, and any item that happens to drift into them gets stuck in the net, and then you can go and collect it, pick it up, and take it out of the net. And I see what looks to be a large island in front of us. It looks like we're heading straight at it, so that's going to be good to check out. So we'll just keep gathering as we approach. I definitely want to prioritize plastic if possible at this point, because on that island there's going to be trees that we can chop down for planks and palm leaves, but I will not be able to get plastic once I'm on that island, so I think that was a little short. Yeah, it was a little short. Not the best hooker at the moment, if that's what you want to call one who throws a hook. Maybe there's a better term for it. I'll keep our metal going. Ooh, nice chunk of palm leaves there. Yeah, this little diagonal angle is kind of messing me up, but oh wow, this is a big island. I think it is. Do you see that little light right there? So there's like, it has a name. I don't know exactly what it's called. I think it's just called like the large island or something. But there's like a specific island layout that has some really interesting stuff on it, and I think we're coming up to it for the first time. Because that little light up there, I think that's the trading post. So I'll explain what all that is when we get up there, if that is indeed what it is. Just want to gather as much of this as I can right now. Again, specifically the plastic, which we are not doing a great job of, but oh boy, water's getting choppy. So one other thing that may be worth considering is wherever I anchor the raft, I probably want to anchor it away from a reef, because the shark tends to hang out just like right underneath your raft. And so if I park the raft right above a reef, then it'll make it really hard to explore that reef with the shark being there and attacking me. So I may want to just dip in the water. Okay, this is perfect. Oh god, I'm gonna get hit. Oof, alright, that was a little risky. But this is pretty good here, actually, because we're not over a reef, so if the shark stays over here on this side of the island, then I can go explore the reefs on the other side of the island. So let's drop our anchor here. That's probably close enough. Now, our hunger is low, so let's get shark steak. Start eating. And then last time, too, we made this bottle, which can hold many charges of water, 4 or 5 charges. So we can just drink our fill there, and then fill it all the way up, and then we can take that with us too, so we don't ever have to really worry about running out of thirst anymore, as long as we stay on top of it. I will want to cook just a little bit of food before I go. So I still have some shark steaks. Get that one cooking. We'll eat at least that before we go. So we'll throw our last 2 metal in there. The shark is attacking. It's over here. Wow, 5%. Barely saved that tile. So go ahead and do that. Repair it. I guess I was going to go for a little swim, but I'm just going to use the hook to grab these last couple items. Alright, so got a deco package. Let's use that to clear up the inventory space. And we learn a book pile, cosmetic item. Yeah, now this is a big island. There's going to be a lot of cool stuff on here, so I'm going to go do some exploring. First, I want to empty out my inventory so I have room to pick stuff up. So let's do... put that stuff away in there. I think I'm going to... I was going to build out the raft since I'm just kind of sitting here, but I think I'm going to save the plastic, because if I end up needing the plastic for something else while I'm out there, if I need to come back and craft something, I'll want to have it. We have quite a few metal ingots now, which is good. They will go in this chest. Oh, we have quite a few of them. That's very good. I guess we'll switch over to smelting copper. Vine goo as well, I guess I need quite a bit of. I actually need vine goo before I need copper, but we'll do the 2 copper ingots, and then I'll throw some seaweed in before we leave. Just clearing out the inventory here, like so. I need to save that 1 flower to make the paint for the center tiles. Now let me see what I need before I go. I think I'm going to make 1 extra hook. So it takes a bolt. And then I'm going to bring... I want to make an extra spear. And you'll see why once we get to the island. Although I'm thinking it may actually make more sense to make a bow, which I think is actually what I'll do. So yeah, let me make this extra hook. Wow, I'm getting pretty low on scrap. That's not great, but we're probably going to be able to get a lot of scrap here. I assume there's some big reefs? I don't know, however you say it. It's probably a lot of reefs here. So that's why we want that extra hook, so we don't have to make a return trip to get a new hook. Oops. Our shark steak is cooked, so let's eat that. We'll get another one cooking so we can have full hunger when we leave. Might as well top up our thirst too while we're at it. Alrighty. The metal ingots are done, so let's grab those. Is there a free piece of plastic right there? Sure is. So the metal ingots are going to go in here. This is like cooked items, or whatever you want to call it, processed items, I guess. Then I'm going to cook some seaweed. I'm going to try to make a bow and arrow before I go to the island. I'm feeling a shark attack coming soon too, so we'll see if we can take him out. So let me get what I need for the bow. I need planks. I need to have lots of ropes, so that's good. I need 1 bolt, which I have plenty of metal for now, thankfully. And then I'll just need the vine goo. And then I need a lot of arrows too. Metal arrows would certainly be better. Unfortunately, I can't make them yet. I need feathers. And to that end, I want to make, with the giant clam, bird's nest. So I just need palm leaves. Whoops. And then I can make bird's nest. So I'm going to make 2, which feels kind of bad wasting all those planks, but in the long run I'm going to want 2 of them anyway, so get some more vine goo cooking. We should be able to make our bow now. Yep. So we'll do that. We'll make the bow. Put that, I guess, there. Rope can go back. Now I need some arrows. Again, I would prefer metal arrows, but I'm going to need feathers. I can get feathers from these birds' nests. So there's the shark attack. Now, we gonna need more planks to cook that shark steak too. God, you just go through so many planks so quickly. Need it for everything. Need it for fuel. Need it for crafting. So, get everything sorted away. Definitely need to get more scrap here. Also more sand and clay to make more smelters to speed up the process, as I was saying before. Plastic goes away. Anyway, so these birds' nests, yeah, birds will land on them, and then I can stab the birds and get both the legs, like the chicken wings, chicken legs, whatever you want to call them, which I can cook, which are a great source of food. And then also they'll leave feathers behind in the nest, which I can use to make arrows and other things, as well as the paintbrush that I'm going to need to do that little painting project in the middle. So they want to be kind of away from where you're standing. The birds won't spawn in too close to you, so I want them on the outer edge. Unfortunately, that also leaves them like vulnerable to the shark attack, so I think I'm going to put them over here, and then I can run in on this side and stab them. I just need to be very careful that the shark doesn't bite and break one of these back tiles, because then I'll lose the nests, as well as the anchor, which would be absolutely tragic, so I need to be very careful of that. But otherwise, I think I'm in pretty good shape. I may want a new spear. I mean, I know I'm going to want one eventually, so I might as well just make it now. Just grab the last few planks that I have. We'll make one more spear. We'll bring that with us too. And then it's just a question of, do I want to wait for a seagull to potentially land so that I can maybe make some metal arrows before I go? Or am I going to just be okay with stone arrows? We'll eat our shark. You know what I'm going to do? I think we're going to fall in the water. I think we're okay for a while as far as the shark attack, so I'm going to start fishing. I'm just going to grab a couple fish to cook to top up my hunger before I go, and hopefully some seagulls land back there while I'm doing this so that I can kill them and get some feathers. Okay, we get a catfish, which is a great source of food. Unfortunately, I can't cook it yet because I don't have the advanced grill. Now, one other thing about this island, I believe that there's dirt on this island, so I may actually need to make a shovel before I go. Get a pomfret, which is not the best food, but it is something. Still no seagulls back there. I'm not sure if I'm too close. So after I catch this fish, I'll move over a little bit. Let's get the pomfret cooking. I should be smelting stuff too while I'm just kind of like standing here and spending time, but I don't have enough planks really to cook much, so I mean, there's lots of planks up there if I just go cut those trees, but I think we'll hold off on the smelting for now. We get a candle bottle, which is just a cosmetic item, but it is kind of a nice one. You get quite a few of them from fishing, and can use it as a light source on the raft, which is nice, especially at nighttime. Still no seagull. I feel like the shark bite is coming soon. I'm just gonna stock up my last few planks. The grill. So let's do that. Let's eat this cooked one. I'm going to save this catfish until later for when I can actually cook it, because it's going to be a great source of food. Yeah, no seagulls coming down. I might be too close. So maybe when I come back, there'll be some. In the meantime, I guess a few stone arrows isn't going to hurt, so let's see what I need to do to make those. Stone, plastic, and planks. I can make 6, so I'll do that. I'll leave them there. I think the bow should automatically just take them from my inventory. And then I'm just going to catch a few more fish while we wait here. Just break this fishing rod to clear up an inventory space. Oh, double seagulls. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Frick. Wait for the shark attack. Don't get the fish. Alright, so this is tricky. I'm really bad at this. If I time it right, I can kill it. So... we missed. I told you we're bad at it. I'll try on the other one. I would love to get the chicken legs. Got him. So, now I might get bit by the shark doing this, but that's okay. There we go. Drumstick. That's the word I was looking for before. So we get the feathers. We get some drumsticks, which again, this is a great source of food. The drumsticks heal for more than like these little fish do, if I remember correctly. So we'll get that cooking. We'll just leave the extra ones in the food chest. Eat this tilapia. It's getting to be nighttime, unfortunately, which is a bad time to go exploring. I've waited way too long. Whoops. Let's refill our water. Now, what we want to do is research this feather, which should unlock the metal arrow, and the paintbrush, and the hammock. So the hammock is just a respawn point like the bed is, but it gives you even more health when you spawn, which for this difficulty isn't like super important, so I'm not too worried about that. But I do want to make a shovel to get the dirt on this island, but I don't have enough planks, so I'll need to go get more planks from this island. And then I'm not going to be able to make metal arrows either because I don't have planks. So we'll just save the rest of these feathers for now. Guess they can just go in here. And then just want to get my hunger topped up so that I can stay out on the island for as long as possible before having to make a return trip. If I could just gather everything in one go, that would be ideal. So, gonna catch a couple more fish here. That should break the fishing rod. Probably one more charge here. Yep, there we go. That is not cooked. That I can store. This I don't actually have room to store, so why don't we just throw this bottle down, put it there. There we go. So it doesn't give off a ton of light, but it does look kind of nice, and it does provide a little bit of light. So I'm going to cook this chicken leg with our last couple planks. Drumstick, I have to remember is what it's called. We'll eat that, and then I'll head out into the island. I think I'm good. The only other thing would be this shovel that I want to bring with me. It takes 6 planks. So, you know what? I know I saw a tree right there. So let's see if we can just grab 6 planks and make that shovel. And then we'll go on a big journey here exploring this whole island. There should also be lots of fruit. Pineapple, watermelon, stuff like... Whoa, okay. Oh, that scared the crap out of me. Alright, so that's what we wanted the bow and arrow for. I didn't know he was right there, but there's this boar. Oof, okay. He charges at you like that, and you can dodge him if you sidestep. But, okay, so I'm going to want to try to kill him. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, he does quite a bit of damage if you don't sidestep. I just want to get these trees quickly, please. Thank you, boar. Okay. Alright, so... Whoa, Jesus. Now here's a little trick with dealing with these guys. Okay, it's fairly easy to dodge if I line myself up for it. So if I go stand by the water and fail to dodge. Oof. Alright, so when he charges, if I'm right here on the water's edge, he'll get like stuck in the water. Shoot, wow, that one hurt. I might have to go restore my health. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna die to this boar. Okay, well, we'll get him. That was just really poor play. I wasn't ready for it. But yeah, if you stand on the water's edge right there, and then when he charges at you, you just quickly dodge, and then he like stops immediately when he hits the water, so then you can just turn around, poke him a couple times, and then kind of rinse and repeat like that. So course, that breaks the spear. Just get the shark off in time. Gonna have to repair that. We have... Whoa. Oh, no, no, no. Okay. My health is low, so if the shark bit me there, that could have been real bad. I don't need palm seeds. I'm not planning on growing any of the plants just yet. We'll just eat the fruit, and I want to make this shovel, so take that, bolt, craft. So now we have a shovel to get dirt on this island. There's a seagull. Let's see if I can get him. Again, I'm really bad at timing this, but... Okay, good. Got him. Take his feathers and his meat. Oh, God. Oof. The motion of the wave there kicked me off the raft. Alright, so we'll cook the drumstick here. Store the other one for now. Store the feathers, but they don't go in there. They go in here. Palm leaves can go away. That's already loaded up with planks, so that's fine. Our health is coming up a little bit, so I can go back and fight that boar. Do also have the bow and arrow, which would be like a much safer way to do it. I need to be careful, because if I get like double hit somehow, then I think I'm dead, and I'll lose 2/3 of my inventory, which is like all my tools. So I need to be careful here. Wait for him to do the charge, and then we dodge. Then we poke him, and then we dodge. And then we bring him back to the water. So he charges, we dodge, poke, and then dodge. Good. Comes back again, bring him to the water. We dodge. Whoa, that one was a little close. Poke and dodge. Whoa, getting close. Got a weird angle going here. Well, I'm going basically perpendicular to the water, which he's not right now. Here comes the charge. That one's close. Poke him. Dodge. Okay. And here he comes again. Dodge. Poke. Dodge. Whoa, he's getting close. Alright, here he comes again. That time he went a little too far again. I'm not getting him like perpendicular to the water right now, so let's try to bait him over there. Whoa. Come over here. Dodge. Jeez, I'm just... There you go. I'm gonna bring him this way. Like straight away from the water. And then bring him straight to the water this way. Whoa, that was a quick one. Bring him to the water again. Whoa, there we go, we got him. Alright, so these guys are cool. They give you leather and meat. So the meat is really good. It restores a lot of hunger, much more than the drumsticks or any of the fish that I've been catching. And the leather I can eventually make armor with. So that's another good resource to have. I guess I'll put that kind of stuff in like here for now. And then this head is like a trophy. I can put it on a trophy board just because it looks cool, or I think I can make something with it, some kind of like soup or something at some point. So I'm running out of space in this little food chest. I have this simple purifier. I don't really need it. I just feel obliged to hold on to it because I spent resources on it. But honestly, I don't ever need that as long as I have this advanced purifier. So I'm just going to get rid of that. And then gives us an extra space in our food chest. Go ahead and eat. I'm not quite full on hunger, but I think we're good enough to go exploring as the sun comes up here. So I think we got everything we need. One more seagull check before we go. I'm gonna miss again, watch. Yep, told you, I'm real bad at that. Does this tile need to be repaired? Yeah, that's fine. Alright, and now we're gonna go head into the island. So here we go. Basically want to cut down all the trees. Be a great source of planks and palm leaves, which I need a lot of. And get some fruit along the way. Now there's a llama. So there's different animals that you can tame. What I would need would be a net launcher and a net canister. and you can like shoot a net at them, which like tames them, and then you can bring them back to your raft and they do different things. So the llamas you can shear, and you can use the wool for things. One of the best uses for the wool is to put it into a trash compactor, which gives you trash cubes, which you can trade at the trading post, which I believe is over there on this island. And you can get a lot of really good stuff from trading. You can get some of the best metal in the game. You can get large quantities of like plastic and other stuff that you need. Some cool cosmetic items and stuff as well. Unfortunately, that's all a little bit further down the road. That's not something we really have access to yet. I'm not going to be able to craft the canister or the net launcher, I don't think, so I'm not going to be able to do anything with that now, but we will be able to get this scrap here. That's a weird looking thing, whatever that red thing is. And we get this clay as well. So there should be a few large reefs around this island, so I should be able to get a lot of clay and sand and a lot of metal, which is exactly what I need right now to keep the smelting and the crafting operations going. Other than that, we're just hoping for lots and lots of planks so that we can build our raft and build our antenna setup like we were talking about. And that's basically the goal here, so we'll keep exploring around. Yeah, there's the trading post. I'm just going to go take a peek at it since we're right here. Sorry, taking a sip of my coffee there. If you're wondering why I'm just like running into walls. But we'll keep cutting down these trees. Getting lots of... Oh, hello, llama. They're non-threatening. I got a little scared when I saw it hopping at me like that, but they don't do damage or anything like that, so nothing to worry about. We have a lot of fruit, so that should sustain us for quite a while we stay out here and harvest everything. It's basically just going to be once our inventory fills up that we have to go back. So this is... That llama scared me again. This is the trading post, so... Yeah, I need trash cubes to do any trading, which I don't have access to yet. I will soon, once I can get to that first story island and unlock the recipe for it. But at the moment, I can't do anything. So the way it works is you get these trash cubes, and then you can trade them in for all these resources. And then you can also get this bait to catch like rare fish, and then you can sell those rare fish, and you get trade coins and reputation. And then when your reputation goes up, you unlock the ability to trade for additional items. You know, some blueprints, you know, different kind of harder to get items like the explosive goo, metal ore, and these take the trade coins as well. You also unlock higher tiers of fish bait, and then the final tier with even better fish bait that you can sell, like the higher tier fish, for more reputation and more trade coins. 2 trade coins instead of 1. And titanium ore, advanced scarecrow, all kinds of cool stuff. So definitely want to get like really into this whole trading post kind of progression, but we're not able to even start it now until we can get the trash compactor, so gonna have to leave that one behind. That is something I forgot to mention. You only have a limited number of trades per trading post, essentially. So, you know, it only has 5 in stock, right? 3 in stock, 3 in stock. And once that hits 0, I can't buy any more from this island. But there's trading posts on many different islands. So basically every time you find one, you want to do all the trades that you possibly can if you want to be like efficient. Otherwise it feels like you're leaving items behind. So that's how that goes. And I got some more stuff here. So this is the dirt I was talking about. Now, I don't think I really have any uses for this dirt right now. However, eventually I will use it to make grass plots, and then I need those to grow grass to feed the animals, like I was talking about, how you can tame the llamas and stuff. So I want to stockpile that any chance I get. It's pretty uncommon. You mostly get it on these like large islands. There's like a few nodes of it here. So I've got 6 dirt, a couple other random items, and some mushrooms in this cave as well. So you want to get all of it every time you find it, at least at the start of the game, just because it's relatively uncommon. So good to start stockpiling that. Still got a lot of trees to cut on this island, so we're going to keep going with that. And I believe at the top of this mountain there's going to be like a little secret chest. Also another boar up there I see, right on the edge. I'm going to want to take him out as well, get his meat. And then I know there's a lot of stuff underwater here, so we'll see if we can clear out the whole like top of the island, the above water part first. And then we'll go deal with the underwater stuff. So it looks like our inventory's full. I'm going to get rid of the seeds. I don't need them yet. You know what? Where did they go? The watermelon seeds are the one that I would consider keeping right now. This is kind of like a late game thing, but eventually, this is like a spoiler if you don't want to know. If you want to just kind of experience the game as we go, then plug your ears or skip ahead like 10 seconds. But we get a biofuel generator, and we can make fuel, like gasoline essentially, to power various structures. And one of the best ways to get that is with watermelons, actually. So I want to hold on to those seeds, because I'm going to need to plant a lot of them later in the game. And they can also be a little hard to find, so I think I'm going to make an exception and hold on to those. Get some scrap here. We're going to need a lot of scrap to make the nails to build our second floor on our raft. And then I think what I'm actually going to do, because I'm right here, where's our raft? It's right over there, right? I think I'm just going to quickly stop off at the raft, deposit my items, top up my hunger and thirst, and then I'll come back out and keep exploring. It's getting choppy. There's a seagull. Let's see. See if I can get him this time. Bah. Nope. I miss. Quite often with that. Got a lot of planks from just those trees. That's awesome. Shark attack right there. Okay. Not the best, but I think that one's still healthy enough. Eventually I'm going to build out around all of these, and the shark only attacks like the outside squares, so I don't need to repair those necessarily if they're not going to break in the next attack. It just looks bad because they have like a different, texture on them because they're damaged, which is going to bug me, but resources are so scarce now that I'm not going to worry about it too much. So anyway, let's store all the stuff that we got. I'm going to need to make new storage soon. I'm already getting kind of full on this stuff. I don't think I need the shovel anymore because I already got all the dirt on this island. I'm going to bring it with me though, just in case I missed some. I'd hate to have to come all the way back. You know what, let's see. We have a lot of planks now, so let's keep cooking stuff. I guess seaweed for now. So let's load up the seaweed right in here. Now let's get some food cooking too. I'm going to cook that meat, and then we'll probably want to cook one other meat to get us topped before we go back. Could also just eat all this fruit and stuff, but now let me see what it would take to make a large storage. Hinge and rope. So I thankfully I happen to have a hinge and I have rope. So let's make a large storage. Let's put the rope back. Now I'm going to use this as like the new food chest. I'm going to put it here. I'm going to move like all of this stuff soon once I build the raft out a little bit more, because this is just getting to be such a annoyance to navigate. So let's keep the vine goose smelting. I'm going to move pretty much all the food into this larger chest for now. So do like that, and then I can put the fruit in there as well. And then these watermelon seeds that I want to save for the reasons I explained before, so that's why you needed a whole new chest, just to make room for those seeds. So let's top up our thirst, refill our bottle. Now we just need to get our hunger taken care of, and then we can head back out. Looks like the sun's starting to go down. So there's some cooked meat. I'll eat that, get the raw one on. So we're probably going to need one more. Yeah, that restores quite a lot, which is nice. We'll keep cooking this seaweed. So we're going to need more vine goo for stuff later. That can go in there. Vine goo in there. Alright, and then I think I'm going to need a new axe if I run into too many more trees. So let's make our bolt, and then we need rope as well. So there's a new axe. We have a new hook already. The shovel's going to be fine, and the spear's going to be fine, I think, I hope. So that's all good, and then we're just waiting for that meat to cook. And then we'll be good to head back. So let me, I'll leave something cooking when I leave so that when I come back I have cooked food. Looks like I need more planks on there, so let's just load it up with planks. And we're just going to wait for that to cook real quick. So, cook away it does. Grab this vine goo out. Load those up with planks. And I guess I'm gonna just leave some copper smelting as I return to the island here. Yeah. I just got all those planks. So like more than half of them are gone already. That's wild. I just need so many of them, so... Food is cooked. Put the drumstick down. Eat the meat. Oh, no. Oh, nice. Killed the shark. So he was going for this back tile, which is what I was scared of, because if he breaks that one, I lose both the anchor and the bird's nest that I placed there. So that's really not good. So I need to repair this one to 100%, like that. Our hunger's not totally full here, but I think we'll be okay. We'll get some more shark steaks, which are a great source of food, so those will go in there. And then my shark skull can go in there. Shark head, whatever you call it. Alright, and then I'm just going to go back to the island here, so... It's a little hard to see at night. But if we can finish up the exploring above the water while it's nighttime, hopefully right at the start of daytime we can go under and explore the reefs, because it's a lot harder to see underwater at night than it is on land. So still getting a decent amount of planks from all this. I know that up there somewhere, I saw that little place I could climb up before. There should be like a chest with a bunch of random items in it. And I saw that other boar up there too, which that other boar is going to be a lot harder to fight since I'm not going to be able to stand next to the water to get those like free easy hits in like I was doing before. So we'll see how that goes, but climb up here. Lots of fruits. Probably just going to like eat the fruit as I pick them up at this point, just to keep the hunger topped up and stay out here longer. So this is mangoes, I believe. So we'll eat that. Not really interested in these flowers at the moment. I just don't have a ton of space to store them. Whoa! Oh, God. Alright, look out. Okay, I think we can get him like this. It shouldn't be too tricky. Oh, it's just scary when he gets close like that. Oh, God. That is very scary. I wonder if he could knock me off the edge. Ooh. That would be real bad. Because there is fall damage. Okay, I was not able to dodge in time. That time I was. Look out. Gotta watch my positioning. Don't want to accidentally fall off. Okay. Alright, that wasn't that bad. I only lost half my health. Alright, but we get our meat, we get our leather, we get our head. That's cool. Pick up this crate. Bolt and a hinge is awesome. That's like 2 metal ingots worth of materials. And then, I'm a little disoriented because of all the dodging, but I believe I already explored that side, so we're gonna go this way. This axe is about to break, that's why we made another. Good. And then, yeah, so there's the raft. I came up this way, I already explored all that. Oh, these are red berries. I'm gonna grab them. Since I made that larger food storage chest, I can just put them in there. I don't really have a use for them now, but I believe you can use them in some cooking recipes later. Looks like our inventory's full again. So let's eat. Kind of a waste, honestly, seeing as my thirst is already filled and does not restore a lot of hunger. But let's grab... How can I make inventory space? I can get rid of those seeds. Can take the pineapple. Take the red berries. It may be worth just stopping back off at the raft and depositing this stuff so I can collect more, but I think there's not too much left here. I see a couple of trees, which it looks like we have room for the planks and the palm leaves, so let's finish up this tree. I can drop these pineapple seeds for sure. And then, is that it? I think that's it. I already went over there, right? Yeah. Okay. So that's all the planks and palm leaves from chopping down trees, which a pretty good amount. Again, I'm probably gonna burn through most of them, just like replenishing tools and smelting stuff. Which is a shame, because I need to start stockpiling a very large quantity to actually build out my raft and build the second floor to make the receiver and antenna set up so that we can actually progress the game. So at some point here I'm going to have to make some decisions about how I spend these resources, but looks like we got everything. The sun's coming up, which means it's perfect time to go explore the reefs. So let me just deposit everything. We'll clear out my inventory. Thankfully, the shark should stay here, totally away from where the reefs are. So we got lucky with our positioning. We got lucky with that seagull, too. I'm not going to call that skill at all. That's just pure luck, whether I hit them or not. So I'll stock up on that. Grab all the feathers for the heck of it. Let's get another poke in. Ah, I got that one too. I'm getting better. Oh boy. The shark's probably going to bite me, but that's okay because I have full health. Oof, okay, I get out just in time. Don't have inventory space for those ingots, unfortunately. So let's... Yeah, I don't even need this many feathers. It's like too many feathers already. So I'll probably stop picking those up. I could use them in the trash compactor once I get it, so they do have some use besides just being garbage, but we'll store the copper ingots. I guess we'll cook a little more copper. So copper goes in like so. We have that, oops, we have that cooked drumstick there, but our inventory's full again. Copper goes back in here, and then hinge and bolt goes in here as well. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Let us drop off our food. Save those seeds in particular. Get rid of that food. We don't need those seeds right now, so we'll get rid of that. Let's eat our drumstick. Let's get one more cooking. And hopefully it should be done by the time we're ready to head back out. Store our leather in there until we need it later. God, now we're just running out of inventory space. Gonna need more storages, which is gonna take more planks, which is gonna prevent me from building again. We'll load these up. We'll cook this. I really need metal to be cooking more so than copper at this point. I don't have a ton of uses for copper at the moment. But I just want to have something cooking. There's the shark attack. Thankfully he does not go for those back tiles. I do need to repair this one though, I'm a little worried. Anything under like 60%, he could potentially break in one attack before I have a chance to stop him, so... grab these ingots. At this point I'm going to just stop smelting for now. Actually I lied. I'm going to do 2 more. I'll just let some stuff cook while I'm away exploring. So, I'll do that. I think there's planks in there. Load it up. Eat this. That gets our hunger almost full. Throw one more on so that there's something cooked when we get back. Store that. Alright, so we got a decent amount of wood from this excursion here. Now we're going to go do the reefs. So, we're going to head out and look for the reefs. So let's see where they're at. I would assume over there with the seaweed coming up out of the water. So I think we're far enough away from the shark where he's not going to bother us. I don't need a ton of stone, I don't think, at the moment. I do need a lot of scrap. And then I'm hoping for more clay and sand so that I can build more smelters to speed up our smelting process. A little more seaweed would be good too. I'm going to have quite a few uses for vine goo eventually. And then just metal. The more metal I can get here, the better. I need a ton of it for tools, as well as a lot of the different crafting items take hinges or bolts, which take a metal ingot to make, like even like the storage chests and stuff like that if I want to, you know, make more storage. And then one other thing that I can do, which I haven't really talked about yet, is make armor reinforcing for the foundation tiles on the raft. So what I want to do is make those catch nets that I was explaining at the beginning of this recording, that'll catch the items that drift into them that you put on the outside of your raft. And the thing is, the shark always attacks the outside, one of the outside tiles of your raft, so they're quite vulnerable and they take a lot more resources to make than a typical foundation block. So I want to armor reinforce them so that the shark doesn't attack them and break them if I'm going to invest the resources into making them. So that's going to require quite a bit of metal to be able to reinforce each and every one. So that's what we're looking for out here. Kind of a small little section of reef here. I see something down there. I think that's metal. It might be copper, but I think that's metal. That is metal. Some cool looking fish here. That's cool. Oh god. Oh god. Alright, grab that crate. Got some good stuff in there, and then get away from that. So that's a pufferfish. Now, I'm not sure that I'll be able to kill it with these stone arrows. The thing is, it explodes if it gets too close to you. But it drops explosive powder, which is what you need to make those canisters to be able to catch the llamas. So, and you only find them on like big islands like this or certain other places. So if I can get some explosive powder now, that would be awesome. Alright, so we do kill it. We get our arrows back. We get the explosive goo and the poison puffer head. So I may actually be able to make a net canister and a net launcher and grab that llama while we're here. So when we go back to the raft, we'll see about that. Let's see if I can take out this second one too. Don't want to miss my shots. I only have 6 arrows, so if I miss too many times, I won't be able to attack him. Alright, it's only 4 hits. That's not bad. Get our arrows back. Get some more explosive goo. I think the way it works is it's like a percentage chance to drop multiple explosive goo as well, so you can get lucky and get a lot. I don't totally remember, but there might also be a chance for you to get none, which is unfortunate. But we'll keep gathering here. This is, I think this is gatherable. Yeah, that's silver algae, which I don't have any uses for right now, but you can cook in the cooking pot or the mixer, like some smoothies and stuff with it, which restore a lot more hunger and thirst. And I believe they even give you like an extra temporary bar of thirst and hunger. So again, a resource that's fairly limited, so whenever we see it, we'll want to grab it. Keep getting seaweed here. Looking for metal. It tends to spawn on like the outside of these rocks, so taking a peek there. Going back down. Looks like it's starting to get dark, so it's going to be kind of rough exploring this reef when it's pitch black. I may even want to go back and just replenish my hunger and thirst and empty my inventory and sleep, and then I can just make it daytime again. More sand here. Good amount of sand and clay. That makes us happy. Decent amount of scrap, but I definitely need a lot more. Keep gathering everything we can. I am probably going to want to go back to the raft and just empty my inventory and sleep to make it daytime again. Let's see if I can just finish up this one little section of the reef here. And then I have a feeling there's like another larger reef kind of over there somewhere, so let's finish up here. Oh, and there goes the hook. Do have another one. Okay. Now I have, there's almost like too much going on right now. Like I'm really at the stage in the game where I just want to be like building out my raft and kind of making the receiver. But I have all these other like projects going on. Like now with these pufferfish explosive powder, I could maybe even get a llama and start harvesting him, but in order to do that I need a place to put the llama, which I haven't even gotten around to the expanding the raft part yet. So I'm like getting quite ahead of myself, but it's just a lot of these resources, you know, especially the animals, they're pretty rare, so when I see one, you know, I want to take advantage of that opportunity. So we're about done with this reef. Grab that. Okay, I think we've cleared out this reef. So yeah, let's head back. It's starting to get dark out, so we can, you know, organize our inventory, do what we need to do on the raft, and then sleep to make it daytime again so that we have good visibility when we go and explore the other reef, or reefs, that I'm assuming are over on that side of the island. So, no seagulls waiting for us this time. I'm assuming a shark attack is going to come fairly soon, so I need to be ready for that. Now let's store our stuff. Did not get a lot of metal, unfortunately. We only got one. There's the shark attack. Oh, he's going for that square. And that's what we're afraid of. Don't want to lose that square. So, let's just get all this stuff stored away. Let me take a peek at what I would need. Do I need to research the explosive goo? No. I need to research the explosive powder. So I need to cook the explosive goo in a smelter to get the powder. Store the rocks. Store everything. Store everything. Looks like we have a decent amount of clay and sand, so let's get some bricks drying out here. So it's going to be 6 bricks per smelter. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm probably going to want to make 4. I think I'll be okay with like 4 smelters for most of the game. I don't need to go crazy and make like 10 or anything, but I do want to make a couple more. So let's just get these bricks drying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like so. Gotta find a spot for this stuff. The algae will go in the food chest. I may, because there's a limited number of types of foods. So I don't think that chest is going to fill up entirely, so I'll put the heads in there to clear up some more room from the other chest. I think our hook durability is fine. We're going to need a new spear soon, but I think I'm going to hold off on it for now. Again, I just want to save these planks for actually expanding the raft. So there's the net launcher. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to go and try to tame a llama. I think there are 2 of them on this island too, so... we need to go into this chest and make 2 bolts, and we'll take 1 metal ingot with us over to this chest to make the net launcher, and then the explosive powder is cooked, so we'll research one of them, and that should unlock, yep, the net canister, which takes a 4 stone and 4 rope, which I need. Just turn a whole stack into rope there to clear up some more space. Plus a few more, I guess. And we'll make that canister. The rope goes back. Alright, so as long as we don't miss, we can get a llama. I need to take care of my thirst and hunger here. We'll fill it up first, and then do this, fill that up, like so. That's good. We have cooked drumstick. Keep forgetting I put all the food in this chest. Why don't we do the meat, because that heals for the most. I need to put planks in too. And I got all these planks, and I'm going to go through all of them just cooking food. Not even get a chance to build with them. But, alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I think I'm pretty much good to go back to that other reef at this point. I got that seagull. I was pretending that I wasn't even going to try. And that's why it worked, because if I tried, I would have failed. But I think we're pretty much good to go back to the island. So what I'm going to do is sleep to increase our visibility in the reef. And what that's also going to do is it's going to drain our hunger and our thirst. So that's why I'm going to let that happen first. And then I'm going to eat. Because if I'd eaten before I slept, then I would have just lost all the gains from eating. Now we're in okay shape. Hunger, I could use like one more piece of food before I go. Let's see if we can cook just one more drumstick and eat that before we go. Stock it up with planks. There we go. And then we should be good. The sun's just coming up, so we'll let the sun come up all the way as we wait for this to cook. Oh god, shark attack. I couldn't find him in time. I heard him, but... Alright, well, I'm gonna rebuild that one. I'll build more later. Looks like we got another seagull. Ah, see? It only works when I pretend I'm not trying. If I'm actually trying to kill him, then I always miss. I'm just not very good at it. But anyway, gets our hunger in pretty good shape. We'll get one more cooking for when we get back. We'll do a piece of meat. And then I'm going to need a new spear eventually. I don't need to do it right now, though. So let's go quickly, because daylight's burning. And let's look for that other reef. It's a free pineapple. That'll help a little bit. So the first reef I explored was like over there. Looks like there's another one here, and I'm thinking there might be one on the back side of the island too. So that I can't actually get. Oh, yes I can. See, I need to be underwater to get it. So I need to like wait for a wave to lift me up, like that. And then I can start the animation and get it. Okay. Same deal over here. Okay, good. When the wave goes up and my character model is considered underwater, I can mine it. Otherwise, I can't. So a little tricky there, but... now, this is kind of close to where the raft and the shark are. I definitely don't want to lure him over here, because then I'm not going to be able to get any of this stuff. I do have the bow, which is... It's really easy to kill the shark with the bow. If you can do like the juking or whatever, where you jump out of the water and dodge them, and then you just shoot them a few times with the arrows. But I'd rather not have to do that right now. So we'll just grab everything we see in the reef. Copper, lots of copper, not a lot of metal. I don't need that much copper right now. But I need a lot of metal, so it's kind of a shame. Definitely still want more sand and clay. At some point, too, I may want to make a second advanced purifier, because I'm going to need water, not just for myself, but also to water crops. So... having two is good, because I may burn through it watering crops, or watering myself, so to speak, and then have to wait to have enough for the other. So a little bit of extra sand would be good in case I need to make more glass to make that happen, so definitely going for sand. I see some more over there. Again, looking for lots of scrap as well, because we didn't really have a lot of it, and we're going to need a decent amount to make nails, to make our second floor on our raft, as well as our, I think our catch nets take nails as well. More silver algae down there, some interesting looking purple fish. It's kind of cool. It'd be kind of cool if you can catch them and like make an aquarium or something on your raft. I think we're just focused on surviving right now, but you know, once we're thriving and looking for stuff to do, it'd be cool to have some cosmetic options like that. I see another chest down there, so let me get like full oxygen, and then I'll go loot that chest. Okay, so here we go. Have a decent amount of open inventory space. Get some vine goo, which is decent. Bolt, which is awesome. Grab all of this scrap. Man, really not seeing a lot of metal. This is a huge disappointment. I was expecting to come away from this island with like at least 10, if not like 20 metal. There's still some other places I can look, but that actually really hurts because there's a lot of stuff I need the metal for to be able to make it. And that's going to actually really slow things down if I have to like go find a whole other island just to get enough metal to like keep crafting things. But I get a lot of the other stuff. A lot of clay and a lot of sand, which I'm really happy about. A good amount of scrap to keep us going. Some like special algae and clams and other just kind of more uncommon items. Once I get enough of that stuff, I won't even need to worry about gathering it every time I see it. So just stocking up now in the early game, and then should speed things up later. One other thing too is this game does not have autosave, so I should get in the habit of every like, you know, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes or so just hitting like the manual save button, because if something went wrong and I lost all this progress, that would be pretty unfortunate. I'd be able to redo it all, but that would be kind of tedious and not the most enjoyable, so... Also, there's no way to like load a previous save, so I don't want to save and then have like a recording go bad or something, because then I don't have the option of replaying that section and re-recording it, so... I think I will just quickly save, though. Just to be sure that we don't lose any of this progress. Looks like there's another little reef over here. I'm drowning, so let me go up. Now, please let there just be, like, 50 metal in this reef. I know that's not going to happen, but... Really strange. Really a shame that there wasn't more metal. Maybe there was some and I just didn't quite see it. Maybe I'm not looking in the right places. Maybe worth doing like an extra lap just to check. It's really shocking that there wouldn't be more metal. But plenty of other stuff, so I'll keep gathering it. I think, is this... This is not the area that I was at before, right? I'd assume by the items it was not. I don't need that many clams, but I might as well just pick them up. Okay, so there's another pufferfish. That is something I was looking for. Because I can make another canister, and I think there were 2 llamas on this island, so if I can get both of them, that would be awesome. Grab the copper, be disappointed that it's not metal, and then, alright, there's that pufferfish. So let's try to take him out. Here he comes. Gotta be careful not to miss, because we don't have that many arrows. Can't let him get too close either, because then he explodes and you do not get the explosive goo. Ooh, he's getting close. Gotta be real careful here. 4th hit. That should do it. Yes? Yes? Okay, good. Yeah, look at that weird, ugly face. Poor guy. Alright, so... grab the arrows and get our explosive goo. We only get 1. Again, I believe there's a possibility for you to get more than 1. just at like a low percentage chance, so that would be awesome if that happened, but it does not. I'm going to keep getting clay and sand. We almost have too much at this point. Again, extra sand is good because I can make glass with it. Extra clay, I don't even really know what I need it for. I know I can make like clay bowls to put certain food recipes in, but I'm not going to be worried about that for a long time, so at this point I'd almost rather just have the inventory space than the extra clay, but we'll mine it all while it's here and then we'll have it on hand just in case we ever end up needing it. Inventory's getting pretty full, so I'm gonna want to head back. It's looking like we're pretty much done here anyway. I'm shocked there's no metal. See, when you look on the outside of these rocks, as we drown to death, that's usually where metal spawns, but it seems like it's copper. Like every time it's copper. There's some metal there, finally. But it's not a lot. Only 2. I was hoping again for like 20. 10, 20, you know, like a good amount from this big island here with all these reefs. Am I gonna drown? Getting a little greedy staying down here this long. Oh, there's another puffer too, so definitely want to get that. Inventory is essentially full though. I can still pick up items that stack. Grab this algae as well. Alright, let's start getting this puffer. Oh, he's getting close. Boom. Okay, easy. Let's not drown to death here. My hook is about to break too, and I have this sinking feeling that it's gonna break, and then I'm gonna find like a whole bunch of metal. I have to go all the way back, craft a new one, and come back. Yeah, see, now the metal shows up. Right when I'm about to lose my ability to harvest it. But got a couple more, so that's good. Should be a crate right there. There is. I'm gonna grab it. It's probably gonna drop a lot of stuff on the ground. Okay, no, just scrap and planks. That's interesting. No bolts, no hinges, nothing fancy from it. Now, I see a few more mineable nodes down here. Looks like I could hold about 5 more scrap. There should be metal out here somewhere. Come on. It's getting dark, so it's hard to see at this point anyway. My hunger and thirst are getting super low as well, so definitely need to get back. Is this sand or clay? This is all clay. So, yeah, time to go back, I guess. Oh boy, don't drown to death. Man, it is dark. There may be some more stuff right down here. I just can't tell in the darkness. Grab that seaweed at least. Oh, there's metal. See, what did I tell you? As soon as I have like 1 charge left in this hook, and I'm gonna find the metal as soon as I don't have the ability to mine it. Just my luck, huh? I'm gonna get 1 of them and then it's gonna break. Oh, get 2 of them. Oh, can I get all 3? Yeah, there we go. Alright, well. Now watch there be a whole bunch more out here. That's copper, thankfully. I don't feel so bad about leaving that behind, but that is copper, right? Oh, I'm drowning. Oh, and I'm hungry, which means I'm moving slow. I really gotta get back. I'm actually running the risk of dying here now. My character's stomach is growling. I don't have anything I can eat on me. I got 7 metal, which not nearly as much as I was expecting, but it's something. My health is starting to go down now from the lack of food and water, and I am moving incredibly slowly, which actually makes it really dangerous. I hope I can get back before I die. I almost wonder if I'm right about to die, does it make sense to just drop all my items on the ground and then respawn and pick it back up? because if you die, you lose 2/3 of your inventory. And I don't want that to happen. Can I eat any of this just to get me back to the raft? At this rate, I don't know that I'd make it. Holy crap, this could be really bad. I could lose like everything that I just got. I can drink the water, which should slow down the hemorrhaging of life here. Can I eat this raw? What happens if I eat it raw? Okay. Gives me just enough hunger to be above that threshold. So as soon as that bar on the bottom left fills up past that hash mark, come on, a little more. There we go. We get our movement speed back. Quickly run to the raft. And is that that's a palm tree that I missed, huh? I can cut that one. I think the raft is right here, right? Okay. Alright. Phew, we made it. That was a big excursion. So let's like immediately gonna want to pick up that meat and eat it, so I'm still starving. Let's load up this with whatever we picked up. No. Oh no. Oh boy, okay. I believe that's one of the tiles that if he had broken it, I would have lost the anchor potentially. So I need to make sure to repair that one. Go like that. Store all the stuff in there. Wow, okay, it's a lot of stuff. Let's see about making 6 more bricks. So like just enough. And that will allow us to make another smelter potentially at some point. I'm not going to do it right this second. I need the planks for other stuff, and I don't even have that much stuff to smelt at the moment. Store everything in there. I do want to cook the explosive goo, because I may want to try to catch both of these llamas before I go. So let's eat. Oh, that restored a lot. That's good. I think the lower your bar is too, like the more it restores, or whatever. It could just be like a visual bug or whatever, so to speak, or just the way they choose to display it, but it does seem to work that way. I'll top that up. Let's see if I can quickly get these seagulls. Nice, we get that one. Again, don't really need too many of these feathers. Let's see if I could do something crazy. Whoop! That is crazy. Fell in and almost died. Let's see if I can do that. No, I can't. So, kind of a waste, but that's alright. We get a couple more drumsticks. That's good. We're always happy about that. Alright. So, finally feeling the pressure off a little bit. Now that my hunger and thirst are becoming more satiated. Can save those feathers. I don't need this many feathers just taking up inventory space for no reason, so I'm going to get rid of that one. Now, here's the thing. I want to get those llamas while I'm here. In order to do really anything with them, I need a grass plot to grow grass to feed them, and I need a place to put them where they'll be safe. So I'm going to grab... Is there no planks in there? I need to grab this explosive powder to make another canister. And I need rope. So got that. So as long as I don't miss, I can get 2 llamas now. But I need a spot for them. I'll put the explosive powder in here until we need another one. So, but I'm just so low on resources. I need to like prioritize what I'm making here. Why don't we we'll take this bolt that we happen to get, which saves us from having to smelt the metal. Need a new hook first of all, and then I think I need a spear because I cannot not be able to get the shark off of the raft if he attacks. So that's another bolt, which thankfully we picked up. Saves us from having to smelt an extra ingot and 2 ingots. I'm down to 3 ingots, which is not great. I could cook some more, but then I'm burning through all these planks, which I need for other things. So let's store the shovel in there for now. Save this spear there until we need it. We'll use the net canister the net launcher and the net canisters to go get the llamas soon. What I need to be able to make... Alright, I guess, so... I need the grass plot if I'm gonna, like, feed the llamas to allow them to actually produce any wool. But they won't die if I don't feed them, they just won't produce wool. So what I really need is just a place to safely keep them. That's the priority. So let's look into the building tool here. I think what I want to do, I guess it would just be like a wooden wall. It takes 4 planks. That's a big wall. I don't think that's what I want. I think I want half wall, right? What else is there? Fence? I guess a fence would do the trick. Now, I don't want to put it on the edge because the shark will get them, but I don't really have anywhere else to place it. So I'll need, I guess, 4. I think I can fit a llama in like a 1 foundation space. So that takes 8 planks. So I can use up to 12, essentially, to expand the raft a little bit here. Whoa. That stuff falling off. Yeah, so the other thing is the shark's gonna attack. And then the other thing is I need to remember where those 4 middle tiles were, and that's why I wanted to make that paint and just paint them. Because when I do my catch nets, I need to center them off of that. So it's like 1, 2... It's hard to see with all this crap I got going on here. But I believe the 4... So 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 are the center tiles. So here's what I'm going to try to do. If I could pick up this bottle. If I put the bottle literally right there, that's going to be my indicator. So that's dead center of the raft, right? Because since I built all this weird apparatus out there to be able to put the anchor down, it makes it a little harder to tell. As we miss a seagull there. But I believe that's 1, 2, 3, 4 are the center tiles, because I built out evenly in every direction, and then I just added on there. So it should be, yeah, you come in this way, and then you come in this way. That goes out 2, that goes out 2. This is one of the middle tiles, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so that's dead center. That's good. Let me eat. Hunger becoming a bit of an issue now. May need to make a bigger grill so that I can cook multiple things at once. It's almost just too slow cooking this food one at a time. It takes a lot of planks. Anyway, we've marked out our center, so we know for later where it is so that we can build out accordingly. And then what I'm going to want to do is just make a spot to put the llama. So I guess, like, you know, like kind of here would be fine. It's just, can I pick this up? I'm going to pick up this crop plot. I'm not using it at the moment, so I'm going to leave it in there until later. I can place it back down. And then we can make a little llama pen here. So let's pick up our dry bricks. We're going to want to make more smelters later, but we don't really have the resources to spare at the moment. So if I were to do a fence and do it like right here, that would be safe. 1, 2, 3... 4, and then I think I can throw the llamas in there, and they should be fine. So let's cook some food real quick, and then let's go get the 2 llamas if we can. So I'm gonna let that cook. Find llamas. I don't want to burn through all my planks. God, it's like I come to this island, I cut down all these trees, I get all these planks, and they're literally all gone, almost, before I can even build like 1 extra foundation. And I need to build a lot of foundations, you're gonna see, to be able to make my 2nd floor and receiver antenna set up. So I think at this point, I'm just going to commit some wood to some tiles, because otherwise I'm going to keep using it for other stuff before I get a chance to. Gives us a little more room to work with out here, and eventually I'm going to want to go essentially 14 tiles out this way, and then 14 tiles in either direction, and that's for the catch net setup. So I'll explain that later on when I start actually crafting it, but that's basically how many foundations I'm going to need. It's a lot, so I need a lot more wood. Speaking of which, I think on the way back last time, didn't I see a tree that I had missed right over here? Yeah, right there. So there's a couple more planks at least. That's something. Alright, cool. A couple of free coconuts to eat. Now let's go look for those llamas. I remember there was one over here for sure, right? By the trading post. And then I thought there was another one somewhere. Was he like up there maybe? We'll do a quick sweep after we get this one. Very important that I don't miss as well, because I only have the 2 canisters. I could craft one more, but it takes the explosive powder, which I don't have a lot of, and it's very hard to get because you only get it from those pufferfish in the water, which there's only a limited amount per island. So I need to make sure I hit my shot here. Oh god, you're kidding. That was awful, dude. I knew I should have lined it up better. Oh, that's annoying. Alright, well, we get a llama, though. We have him now. We stuck him with the net and picked him on up. So we're going to name him, it doesn't matter, but just to differentiate them. We're going to name him Cusco, of course. What other name for a llama? And we're going to bring him and or her back to the raft real quick. Now, what I can do with this llama is shear it and get its wool, and then you can put the wool in the trash compactor, and it's one of the most efficient ways to get trash cubes. Every item that you put into the trash compactor basically has like a value, and certain items have a higher value than others, so we got that guy. And what is he doing? He's flying away. Oh god, shark attack. Look at that seagull. What the hell, bro? Alright, well, we're not getting that one. Shame. Anyway, yeah, and the wool has some of the highest value for the trash compactor, so we can throw all these extra feathers in there too when we make it. We don't have it yet, so again, we're getting a little ahead of ourselves, but that's fine. So I do need to make a grass plot to feed him, and I do need shears to shear him. So let's see, we have an extra hinge, we have barely an extra metal ingot, we have some scrap. So I'm going to shear him once, and then it's not going to regrow until I get something to feed him, unfortunately. But we'll just store this stuff in here for now. We'll get started on it. So once we get the trash compactor, we can compact a lot of trash. And that gives us the trading cubes, or whatever they're called, the trash cubes, which we can trade at these trading posts. So hopefully by the next time we find a trading post, we'll actually be able to do something with it. So let's see. I had one more explosive powder, right? Yes, I did. So let's see about making one more canister right here. 4 stone. 4 rope. That goes in there, that goes in there. We craft that, put the rope back. Alright, so I thought I saw another llama. Let me go see if I was imagining it or not. Now, I'm really upset that I missed that first shot. I knew I should have like waited and lined it up until he was like running straight at me. But I was just kind of like talking, and I was like, you know what, I could just shoot it and hit him, and sure enough I missed. So that's a huge waste of resources with this explosive powder being quite rare this early in the game. There's also other animals that you can tame such as there's like a chicken type thing that lays eggs, which is good for making like healing salves and that kind of stuff, and biofuel and other things. And then, what is the other one? Goats, I believe, which you can get milk from, which is for a very good food crafting recipe. You need lots of milk from the goats. But this early on, I mostly just want the trading cubes, the trash cubes. So wool is the best thing for that. So llamas are the best animal to tame. So if there is another llama here, which there is over there, then I'm okay with using all the canisters on it. And if I encounter some chickens and or goats later and I'm not able to tame them, it's not the end of the world. We can get them later in the game. So, but getting this llama would be a huge coup, so let's not miss this time. We're going to wait until he's like running straight at us, basically. We're just going to concentrate. Siggs is going to concentrate. Get this llama. Or not. Where the hell did he go? There he is. Alright, just wait. Just wait. Be patient. Can't afford to miss the shot. We can't make another. Come on, buddy. Nice. Alright, so there we go. Another llama. Name the first one Cusco. What's another name for a llama? Save the drama for your llama? Is that a thing that people say? Guess we'll name him that. So I hope he fits in this little tiny cage. Not a great quality of life for these llamas at the moment, but they're just gonna have to put up with it because I don't have anything better at the moment. Alright, so we can store that away. We can shear this one. Where are you at? There you go. And then put that away. Now let's see, again, I want to save these planks for all kinds of other things, but if I can make a grass plot, which I can, I think I'm just going to do that. I'll make one. Doesn't really matter where it goes. I could actually just put it right underneath them, and then I can water it with this. Now, I think I need one for each llama. Or maybe it's two, maybe it is 2 charges, and then I have to re-water it or something. I'm not sure, I'll have to look into that, but is that the shark? Fuck, no. Oh, God. Damn, that was close. And again, if he breaks this one, I lose the bird's nest, and I believe I lose the anchor too, so I gotta be real cautious of that. Oof. But, okay. Anyway, I need to double check on, like, the feeding thing. But basically, this grass grows, and they eat it. And then once they eat it, they regrow their fur, and I can shear them again. But, yeah, I think it has to be within, like, a certain range, and they just automatically eat it. I don't remember if I need 1 per llama or what. They're different sizes, too. It's interesting. It's like a mama llama and a papa llama or something. But anyway, I think that takes care of this island. So that was crazy. That is not what I was expecting to do in this section. I was honestly expecting to just kind of sail around, gather some wood, build out the raft, build the second floor, get the receiver and antenna setup going, and then find the first story island. But, you know, since I came across this huge island, there was so much good stuff here. So, you know, we got enough bricks to make 2 more smelters to speed up the smelting process once I get more planks to fuel it and more metal to actually cook, seeing as I did not get a lot of metal from this island, which was kind of a shame. But we got the 2 llamas, which is awesome. That one actually regrew its fur, so I'm going to go ahead and harvest them again. And then, you know, we got the dirt to make the patch to feed them. We got the explosive powder, the net canister. You know, we got our feathers and our chicken set up here. Speaking of which, I need to get another one cooking because I'm getting very hungry. So, we got a lot of stuff done. Not what I was expecting to get done, but a lot of stuff that we needed to do eventually nonetheless. So, we're still in pretty good shape here. We're good on food and water. Got our smelters. We can make more later. Keep that going. We already got like a, trading cube wool harvesting setup going super early, even though we can't even do anything with it yet. When we can, we're ready to go, which is great. And yeah, we're going to leave it here for now, and then we'll pick it up next time and hopefully do what we thought we were going to do at the start of this section, which is hit the high seas, gather more wood, build out the raft, build the receiver and antenna setup, and probably take a little break at some point to organize all of this stuff because it's getting a bit clustery here. But anyway, that's all for now. Hope you enjoyed. Just gonna quickly, I guess, starve to death because I don't have any planks to fuel this. So, just gonna quickly eat some mangoes, I suppose, so that I don't starve to death. There we go. Alright, and then we're gonna leave it here until next time. So, I'll pick it up here next time. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you in the next one. Take care.